Hey everyone, it's Mofat here, and I'm back. And well, if you missed the whole fact that I was gone, and I don't blame you, I will go ahead and explain that a little bit. You see, Black Ops broke my Wii. Yes, literally the disc jumped out of its case and just smashed my Wii to pieces. No, actually what happened was Black Ops broke my Wii by using too much RAM in the Wii. You see, Black Ops is such a high kind of profile game, I guess, and the engine they have it running on requires way too much RAM, way too much memory, and it overclocks the Wii's processor to the point where it breaks it. More specifically, it breaks the laser in your DVD drive to where it can't read discs properly anymore. So that sucks. That simply playing the game can break your Wii. But see, I had an old Wii with a working DVD drive, but all the other hardware was basically broken and or screwed up. So I was like, alright, it's been a week since I played Black Ops, and since I don't want to wait until I get a new Wii to play this again, I'm just going to swap out my DVD drive. So after about 2.5 hours of trial and error and looking up tutorials, I managed to swap out my DVD drives, and I started playing again. On the downside, I did format my Wii before I tried that in an attempt to fix it, so all my data was gone, and I've got a new friend code somehow. I really don't know why I've got a new friend code, but I've got one, so I'll put that in the description or something like that. And if you guys had me added before, feel free to add me again, and if you haven't added me at all, feel free to add me because I love to play with my subscribers. But anyway, I guess I will go ahead and get on to the subject of today's commentary, which is, why isn't Black Ops as good on the Wii as it is on other systems? Well, I'm going to go ahead and skip the whole HD graphics thing, because everybody knows the Wii is not as powerful graphics-wise as the other systems. So we'll just bypass that and go into map packs. So why aren't we getting map packs? Well, this kind of goes into just DLC and Nintendo in general. Nintendo is really paranoid about what happens in the online world of their system. They're very, very paranoid about, voice chat and stuff. I mean, we all remember Wii Speak, right? It had freaking speakers on it. I mean, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Who's gonna buy that? Not very many people bought it, which is why it bombed so hard. And, it was just ridiculous. It was an attempt by Nintendo to make sure that, parents could monitor what their kids were hearing. And that's really annoying by Nintendo to do that. So Nintendo and online stuff is just really retarded. And you ask any third-party developer and go read any interview about them and Nintendo with DLC, and they will tell you it's a pain. They'll tell you working with Nintendo is different than working with Microsoft or Sony or anybody else to get DLC on the system, because Nintendo is so paranoid about what goes, online on their system for downloadable content. See, because they can't rate it with the ESRB, and therefore parents or people don't know what they're getting. Because online content is not rated by the ESRB. You see that at the beginning of every online game, and Nintendo's really just stupid about that. So that is one of the big reasons that we have trouble getting DLC on the Wii. And it has absolutely nothing to do with storage space or power or anything like that. It's just because it's a pain to get Nintendo to do this kind of stuff. I guess with Black Ops, it does have a little bit to do with the power because the engine they're running it on. And that segues into my next point. Why is the Havana map smaller? Why don't we have kill streaks that 360 and PS3 do? I mean, we want Chopper Gunner, right? Right. So why don't we have it? Well, it's not necessarily because the Wii is underpowered. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Wii is underpowered compared to the other two consoles, and it would be a chore to get the Chopper Gunner running on the Wii. But that besides the point, this game is a port. This is not a ground-up effort for the Wii. This game is a straight-up port. And, while I'm grateful that we got this game for the Wii, the fact that it's a port really hurts it. That means they're not running it on a ground-up engine, which would run worlds better. And I do mean worlds better. If they just made a ground-up engine and didn't just try to make a port of it. Now, it's not a crappy port, but I think I've made my point that the fact that it's a port really hurts its performance. And, for instance, if we had high-voltage software developing Call of Duty for the Wii, we would see a lot better graphics, it would run a lot smoother, we would have more people online. And I mean, come on, Conduit 2 has 12 players online and it renders out gigantic maps. Like Havana, for instance, there's no reason for it to be smaller. No reason whatsoever. And from what I understand, it's the fact that they decided to change Havana's map size late in development, and the Wii team really didn't have time to downscale or de-res, I guess, the rest of it, and make it standard definition so the Wii could actually, output that kind of a signal. And like I said, the kill streaks, like Chopper Gunner and stuff, if we had a developer like High Voltage or somebody that actually really knew Wii tech, for instance, if theoretically Nintendo developed Call of Duty first party for the Wii exclusively, we would see a version that is much closer to the 360 and PS3s. It would probably still be really hard to get the Wii to render out the entire map for the Chopper Gunner. We might not get that, but I'm pretty sure we would get most of the kill streaks, and the game would just look and run a lot better overall. And that's kind of my whole commentary about that. And I've got about 2 minutes left, but I'm out of stuff to talk about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and comment on how that guy got incredibly unlucky coming up the ladder there. I know I've done that myself, coming up the ladder and just getting shot. And so aside from that little sidetrack there, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Call of Duty and my skill level a little bit. First of all, I'm looking to join a clan because I don't have a clan right now. And I've looked around a little bit on Google or whatever, and I really haven't found one yet, but I haven't really looked that hard, so I'm looking for a clan. If you know of a good one, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And also, I really need to work on my accuracy, I think. Most of the time I end up shooting people, just giving them body shots and not really headshots. But at the same time, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, if I take the time to aim for the head, I'm going to get shot down, like I'm going to get killed. So, and there's a fine line between choosing a body shot and a headshot. And I'm starting getting to the point where I can really identify whether or not I want to get a body shot or I want to get a headshot, whether I have time, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And I think I've really come a long way from like my first gameplays that when I started posting, because I guess that's when I really started putting effort into getting better at this. And I'm not exactly putting effort into getting better at this because I want to be competitive with it or enter a tournament or anything. I just have fun playing the game, so I just kind of naturally got better and was interested in all the, tricks and techniques that people used, which is turning out to be really fun. Just playing this game and getting better at it and getting to know the community and stuff. But my first game was like, I don't know, it's like a 17-13, one of the first ones that I posted. It was pretty bad, but yeah. Oh, that is all for the commentary today, and I am glad to be back, and thank you guys for watching. I will see you later.